One day, Thomas woke up early to start his day's work. But when he burst through the engine shed doors, he bumped into something on the track. "A Thomas egg!" he cried, and popped it into his truck. "I'll take it to Farquhar Station and see what's inside." Thomas dropped the egg onto the platform and waited to see what would happen. The egg began to open. Inside was a mini Emily. "What a great surprise," said Thomas, and he popped Emily into his truck. Thomas then saw Gordon waiting nearby. "Hello, Gordon," he cried. "What have you got there?" asked Gordon. "It's a mini Emily from a surprise egg," answered Thomas. "I'd like one of those," said Gordon. "I saw a Mickey Mouse egg by the tunnel," replied Thomas. "See if you can find it." And with that, he was off. Gordon decided he would search for the egg. "Found it," he cried, and popped it into his truck. "Now to see what's inside," and he steamed off to Farquhar Station. Gordon watched the egg opening. Inside was Donald Duck. "Very nice," said Gordon, and popped Donald into his truck. Very soon he came upon James. "Hello, Gordon," said James. "What have you got there?" he asked. "It's Donald from a surprise egg," answered Gordon. "Are there any more around?" he asked. "Yes," said Gordon, "there's one by the engine wash." So James steamed off to find the egg. He went straight through the engine wash and came out pushing a James egg. "Wow!" cried James, and went to see what was inside. Harold was inside. "He's great," smiled James. "I'll take him back to Tidmouth Sheds." James saw Henry on his way. "Hello, James," said Henry. "What have you got there?" "It's a mini Harold," answered James. "I'd like one of those," he said, and off he went. Henry struggled a bit to find one, but eventually he found an Angry Bird's egg by the tunnel. "That will do," he said, and popped the egg into his truck. He then made his way to Farquhar Station. Henry then watched the egg opening. Inside was an X-Wing fighter pilot. Henry popped the angry bird into his truck and was returning to Tidmouth Sheds when he saw Percy burst through the shed doors and bump into a Percy egg. "What's this?" he cried. "It's a surprise egg," replied Henry. "If you take it to Farquhar Station, you'll be able to see what's inside." "Cool," said Percy, and off he went. Inside was Thomas. "Wow, a mini Thomas," he cried. "I can't wait to show the real Thomas." And he popped him into his truck. Back at Tidmouth Sheds, the engines announced that they had had a lovely time finding eggs and were delighted with their surprises.